In the quiet glow of her home office, Dr. Evelyn Harper, an 82-year-old pioneer in medical software, typed the final lines of code that would change everything. Decades earlier, she had revolutionized hospital systems, creating algorithms that predicted patient outcomes with uncanny accuracy. But her greatest invention was MercyLink, a subtle neural interface designed for paralyzed patients, allowing thought-controlled communication through a discrete implant behind the ear. Evelyn had tested it on herself years ago, a secret prototype to ensure it worked flawlessly. If it helps others, she told her reflection, it must help me first. Little did she know it would one day save her life. Her daughter, Victoria Lang, was a rising tech CEO, sharp-suited and ambitious, heading a firm specializing in AI-driven healthcare solutions. Victoria often visited, but conversations always circled back to money. Evelyn's estate was substantial: patents, investments, a lifetime of innovation. After Evelyn's husband passed, Victoria grew impatient. "Mom, you're suffering needlessly," she'd say, eyeing the will that left most assets to medical charities. One evening, after a minor fall, Evelyn suffered a massive stroke. Rushed to the ICU, she lay paralyzed, conscious but trapped in her body. Tubes snaked across her chest, monitors beeped rhythmically. She could hear everything, but speak? Impossible. Victoria arrived swiftly, composed in her navy blazer. With her was Evelyn's son, Daniel, hesitant but complicit. The doctor explained the prognosis: vegetative state possible, recovery uncertain. Victoria leaned in. She wouldn't want this. Prolonging suffering isn't mercy. That night, alone with the attending physician, a man Victoria's company had recently contracted for AI consultations, she presented forged documents. Using deepfake technology from her firm, she generated Evelyn's voice consenting to a do not resuscitate order months prior. Digital signatures, fabricated medical logs, it was seamless. "Update the records," Victoria instructed coolly. "It's what Mother wanted." The doctor nodded, altering the hospital's electronic health system. Alarms were silenced, aggressive interventions halted. Evelyn heard it all, rage building inside her frozen form. They were euthanizing her for inheritance, cloaked in mercy. But Evelyn wasn't helpless. As the system logged changes, she focused her mind. MercyLink activated subtly. No visible lights, just a faint tingle. It interfaced with nearby wireless networks, including the hospital's secure grid, which still ran on foundational code she'd written in the 1980s. Backdoors? Not intentionally, but her signature style allowed access via thought pattern authentication. Paralyzed, she thought-typed, navigating menus in her mind's eye. The interface projected overlays only she could see. First, she queried the records. There it was: forged consent, deleted original vitals showing improvement potential. The hospital's data purged routinely at midnight during backups, a brief window when temporary caches were vulnerable. Evelyn waited, conserving mental energy. As the clock ticked toward the reset, Victoria returned, whispering to Daniel outside the glass. "Once it's done, the estate transfers smoothly, no contests." Evelyn's thoughts raced. She initiated a restore protocol, pulling undeleted fragments from the cache. Then she triggered an alert, anonymous at first, to the State Medical Board and Federal Cybercrime Unit, attaching irrefutable logs, timestamps of alterations, IP traces to Victoria's device, even audio snippets from room mics. Her old code had embedded redundancy for diagnostics. But the masterpiece was personal. Using MercyLink, Evelyn composed a message to her loyal granddaughter, Mia, a young nurse at another hospital. "Mia, trapped but alive. Betrayal by V. Evidence uploading now. Help." Mia received it on her secure tablet, stunned. The attachment, full proof. She contacted authorities immediately. Chaos ensued. Investigators swarmed, records frozen, Victoria's alterations exposed as fraud. The deep fake voice analyzed, subtle artifacts betrayed it. In court, months later, Evelyn, recovered enough to testify via enhanced MercyLink, now publicly revealed, faced her daughter. The courtroom hummed with tension. Judge stern, jury rapt, media frenzy over the case that blurred life, death, and code. Prosecutors played the restored audio, Victoria's cold instructions. Evelyn's thought-to-speech voice rang clear. My own code became my witness. They manipulated systems I built to protect lives, not end them. Victoria's defense crumbled. It was mercy, she pleaded, but evidence showed greed, emails plotting inheritance acceleration. The verdict: guilty on attempted murder via fraud, data tampering, conspiracy. Landmark rulings followed: new laws on AI in medical consents, neural interfaces as legal testimony tools. Evelyn, frail but triumphant, founded a foundation with her estate, advancing ethical brain-computer tech for the voiceless. Technology, she said in interviews, should amplify humanity, not betray it. In the end, MercyLink didn't just save her life, it redefined justice in a digital age. One woman's code outsmarted death itself.